everyone, it's Jess, and welcome back to Just Another Way. This week is tag week, so we're just going to be doing any YouTuber tag that we choose. I decided to do the concert tag. I've wanted to do this for a while. Honestly, I don't remember if I've ever done this. Part of me thinks that I did this on my personal channel, but I don't remember. Well, I got the questions from Paige Backstage. She's one of my favorite YouTubers ever. I will leave a link to her video. It's just 26 concert-related questions about my experiences and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoy the video and stick along for the rest of tag week. Question number 1. How many concerts have you been to? I counted before this video started and I counted 30. And this is in a span of 2.5 years. Which artist or band have you seen the most live? And that would be Sleeping with Sirens, which is my all-time favorite band. I have seen them 6 times. First concert you went to? That was the One Direction Where We Are tour on August 7th, 2014. Last concert you went to was 4 Year Strong's holiday show that they did in Worcester, Massachusetts, which was on December 30th. What is your next concert? And that would be the Water Parks / Too Close to Touch co-headlining tour, which I will be going to on March 2nd, which is the Worcester, Massachusetts date. What is the farthest you traveled for a concert? Do not hold me on this, but I'm pretty sure it was when I went to go see Melanie Martinez on the Crybaby tour back in July. It was in Rhode Island, which is a few states over from where I live. I think it was about 2 hours. I'm really not sure. No clue, but I'm pretty sure that's the farthest. Best opening act you've seen. Now, I've seen a lot of opening acts, and it's not just because they're one of my favorite bands, but I have to go Five Sauce from the Where We Are tour. I was not a diehard of Five Sauce like I am now when I went to go see them, but their set was so beautiful. The layout was great. They had so much energy, and it was great to see them in an opening act kind of space. Have you met any bands or artists at a concert? Yep. Last I counted, it was 62. And this again is from a span of 2.5 years. I have a whole account dedicated to people that I meet. It's called these.things.i've.done. It's on Instagram. There's a link always in the description below. It's called Backup Instagram. That's it. What's one thing you have to bring to a concert? My phone. 110%. I can't go anywhere without my phone, and I seriously can't go to a concert without my phone. It's terrible. But also just something that you should know if you're going to concerts. You really should bring earplugs. My dad tries to make me bring them to every single show that I go to. I bring them sometimes, depends on the venue. If it's a very small venue, you need earplugs, guys. Please, every time you get that ring in your ears, you lose a percentage of your hearing. It's really not good, and so, especially if you're just starting out, use earplugs. Number 10, what is the most you've paid for a ticket? Now, I don't buy a lot of my own tickets, because I don't have a job yet, but out of pocket, the most I've paid would be a concert that hasn't happened yet. I'm going to see Panic at the Disco in a few weeks, and I paid out of pocket $65. What is the best concert you've been to? I have talked about this way too many times. I made a whole video about it on my channel. It was the Sleeping with Sirens and Pierce the Veil World Tour that I went to on November 22nd, 2014. I don't think anything will ever be better than this concert. It was such an experience, and I am going to mention it 500 more times in this video. Just watch the video if you want to hear more about it. Honestly, I could go on for hours, but I will leave a little link in the description below, as well as an iCard that should be going up now. Have you ever met any internet friends at a concert? Yes, I will insert some pictures, but I met Danny, who uploads on Thursdays on this channel, my friend Faith, and my friend Sage. Which concert that you've been to has had the best stage setup / production? Hands down has to be Melanie Martinez, the Crybaby tour. She came out of a crib, guys. Thank you very much. Her backup instrumentals, they were wearing bunny ears. I absolutely loved it. We are halfway done. Moving on to question number 14. Have you ever caught a guitar pick, drumstick, got a set list, etc.? Now, I have a pair of CC Coma drumsticks, and a lot of guitar picks. However, I only have caught one single guitar pick, and that was Jaime Preciado's bass pick, which I caught on November 22nd, 2014. It was a big show for me, guys, okay? The rest of them either were given to me from friends, or I found them on the stage or on the floor afterwards, or from my dad or something like that, I don't know. Number 15, favorite concert venue. I have two. The House of Blues in Boston, Massachusetts has amazing sound for the most part. The staff are really nice. They have a lot of great things, a lot of perks. If you eat at the restaurant, you get to go in early. And it's a pretty sweet venue. But I also have to say the Palladium in Worcester, Massachusetts. I kind of grew up there, and I know a lot of the staff, so I feel really at home. I'm there like constantly. So yeah. Least favorite concert venue, the Paradise in Boston, Massachusetts. It's an okay thing. The staff, I don't mean to like call it out, but the staff are really bad. Like my dad, like some guy jumped on my dad's back during Pierce the Veil when we went to go see them once, and the staff just kind of like were like, like, really? Also, there are two giant pillars splitting up kind of the right, the left, and the center. But if you're on the right side, you can't even see the left side. And if you're on the left, you can't see the right. And if you're in the middle, you can kind of see, but you know how the middle always gets the most jam-packed, so you usually end up on the right and the left, and it sucks. And those pillars, if you are behind one of them, you can't see anything. Who do you enjoy going to concerts with? Jade. Jade is my concert buddy for life. I will insert some really cute pictures of us. We like take pictures after every concert in front of her garage, so. We've gone to so many concerts together, Warped Tour. She's been with me through everything. She uploads on Saturdays here, just so you all know, and I love her. She is great. 18, have you been to multiple dates for one tour? Yes, the 5 Seconds Summer Sounds Live Feels Live tour, I went on July 1st and July 9th. Have you been to concerts 2 or more days in a row? Again, yes. I went to the Fall Out Boy When Tour Is Coming tour on March 5th, and then the day after, I went to the Tonight Live and Set It Off co-headlining Fight for Something tour. Have you ever been front row for a concert? 2 in particular stick out in my mind, and that was the Sleeping with Sirens and Pierce the Veil World Tour on November 22nd, 2014. And also, I was front row during Eyes on Satellites, which I went to back in August, and there's a really, really cute picture of me, which I'm going to insert. I love this picture so much. Number 21, have you ever gone sick, bruised, or broken a bone at a concert? I've never broken a bone, but I most likely, with the amount of concerts I go to in a very short amount of time, have probably been bruised and gotten sick. Mostly gotten sick because I'm sick constantly. And bruised, I get bruised constantly, so some of them have to be from concerts, I mean. Have you ever had surprise guests at a concert you attended? One sticks out in particular in my mind, which is when I went to go see Black Veil Brides back in February of 2015. Danny Warsnop, who is the ex-lead singer of Asking Alexandria, was there, and he played Fallen Angels, or he sang to Fallen Angels with Black Veil Brides. Number 23, longest you've waited in line for a concert, and I'm pretty sure this is also Melanie Martinez. I think I waited about 2 hours. Favorite song you've heard live? I have 2. One of them is kind of obvious if you know who I am. Hi, my name is Jess, and I love the song King for a Day by Pierce the Veil. Now, I've seen this song live so many times, but when they perform it with Kellen, which I've seen twice, that is my favorite ever because it sounds just so good. Like, so good. And another one that I'm going to mention is Remembering Sunday by All Time Low. They played that when I saw them back in November of 2015. It's one of my favorite songs ever. Definitely one of my favorite songs by All Time Low. So it was really great to hear one of my favorite songs live. Ever been to a meet and greet at a concert? I've met a lot of people, but I haven't actually been to that many meet and greets, so I'm going to list them. So I've been to 2 Sleeping with Sirens meet and greets, 2 Pierce the Veil meet and greets, 2 My Digital Escape meet and greets, 1 Damon Fizzy meet and greet, 1 Juliet Sims meet and greet, 1 New Year's Day, 1 Tonight Alive, 1 with Confidence, 1 Too Close to Touch, 1 The Color Morale, 1 Mayday Parade, 1 Suicide Silence, and 1 Drop the Mic, which is a YouTube tour that I talked about on my personal channel. There will be a link in that card and all that fun stuff. And the last question is question 26, craziest concert experience. I have a good one and a bad one to talk about. I'll talk about the bad one first, which happens to be, shocker, at the Sleeping with Sirens and Pierce the Veil show I can't stop talking about even to this day, even though it was so many years ago. And why this is the bad one is not because of Pierce the Veil or Sleeping with Sirens, it is because of the opening band, Beartooth. Now, if you know me, I do not like Beartooth for this reason. This is the reason I don't like them. It's because this was my first club show. I literally had like a pink like Columbia on. Like, I was not ready for this show. Beartooth was very new at this time. No one had really heard of them, but they're aggressive, if you know. And so the lead singer of Beartooth we made eye contact for like a second, and I was like, "You're gonna do something, aren't you?" He grabs his microphone and he goes, "Everybody push." Now, I was barricade right now, so I was at the front. I couldn't push anywhere. But oh no, all those people in the back could push, and they all went right into me. I went kind of like over the barricade. I really hurt my ribs at the show, and it was awful, and there was so much, and like, I don't mean to sound like a pussy, but like, this was my first show. I was literally 12 years old, and should I have been at the show? Probably not, but it was worth it. And the best concert experience, the best craziest concert experience, has to be from when I saw Tonight Alive at the End the Madness tour. During their set, during the song Waves, which I'd never heard live, it's one of my favorite songs. I don't know, Jenna said something before, I don't really remember what it was, but during the bridge between the second and third chorus or something, everything, it was so moving, everything in my body stood still. The room stood still, and I had such an experience, and I don't even know how to describe it. It wasn't like a supernatural thing, but like, it was insane, and I don't really know what it was. I felt like such a better person after the show, and wow. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All my social media links will be in the description below, as well as my personal channel, which is Jessica Quinn, if you are not subscribed to it yet. Leave me a comment down below if you went to any of the same tours. If you have any of the same concert experiences, leave it all in the comments below. I want to know. I will get back to as many of you as I can. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys next Monday. Bye!